Hey guys, welcome back to the Subtl YouTube channel. It's Keira here, and today we're doing a super fun video. I'm going to be showing you unique stack hacks because here at Subtl Beauty, we love multi-use products. We love getting creative. So these hacks are gonna be new and different that I haven't done at all before or haven't done very frequently. So definitely save this video. Don't forget to subscribe and let's go. So first things first, we gotta start with our base. As you can see, I've been dealing with a lot of acne and acne scarring, but we just gotta cover up some of this redness. So the first hack with Subtl is that you don't need a foundation. That's my favorite thing about Subtl Beauty. Right now, I'm kind of between two shades. So I'm gonna use a mix of 3N and 4N. They're similar but different. This is 3, this is 4. So first I'm going in with 4N. I'm gonna start with that underneath the eyes. And I've been dealing with a lot of allergies. So my under eyes and my eyes in general are just kind of puffy today. So the Subtl Beauty concealer actually has, I think it's like caffeine or coffee cream or something in it, which is so cool because the caffeine helps brighten the under eyes. See, now I'm going in with some of the 3N and then back with 4N. So I'm kind of mixing it to like create my own shade. And I think the key with acne prone skin is not to try to cover them completely, because in my opinion, that typically just ends up looking cakey. Sometimes we notice our acne so much more than other people do that we try to cover it so much that it actually ends up making it look more obvious and worse. I don't have to completely make them disappear. I can just kind of smooth and cover them up. And then I'm gonna put a little bit over the eyes. So just again, helping me look more awake and giving a good base for the foundation. Okay, now we're gonna go in with some bronzer. This is in the shade Leche. I like using the lightest bronzer shade so that I can just really build. The next hack would be using a darker concealer shade as like a cream contour or bronzer, but unfortunately I left that shade back at home on my last trip. So I have a new one coming in the mail and we'll do it in a future video. But just know that that's a great hack if you prefer a cream bronzer or concealer. And I'm just using this super big fluffy brush. And then I'm gonna take the other end of this brush, it's like a flat brush, and just swipe a little bit on each side of my nose. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. I always have to start with a lip balm base. So I'm gonna go in with Zestination Cocoa. Putting this on is like a luxury experience. It smells so good. This is one of my faves. You have to get it if you haven't tried it. Okay, now the next unusual hack that we're gonna do is using a lip and cheek color as an eyeshadow. So for this, I'm gonna take it back to the basics. We're gonna use Mauve in the Maldives. I'm just gonna apply a little bit to the cheeks to start, put a little on the nose here, and then use my fingers to blend. Okay. Now we're going to use it, like I said, as an eyeshadow. So I thought that this would look like really bad, but I actually think it's super pretty and really just like kind of like a monochromatic look on the whole face. And you just kind of apply it to like the outer corner. Definitely don't go on the inner corner with a pinky color. But yeah, I think that looks pretty. It gives kind of like a fresh look to the face. Again, just on the outer, not on the inside, because you're gonna kind of look like you might have pink eye. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer in the crease. Okay, and then I almost forgot, I'm obsessed with the new powder blush Apricot Avenue, so I gotta add a little bit of that on. I'm just gonna use the Stak Brush BFF. This comes with every purchase for free, by the way. A little bit on there. I think adding the powder blush over top of the lip and cheek just kind of helps set it, and maybe that's because I'm also using a brush to just kind of like marry everything together. I feel like this look is very summery. We're nearing the end of summer, so I gotta do this while I still can. Okay, cute. Okay, now the next hack I wanna do is using a lip and cheek as a lip liner and mixing two lips and cheeks together. So I used to do this with Auburn Adventure on the outside, which is really pretty. It's just darker, but now that we have Guava Getaway, I'm gonna try Guava Getaway mixed with Mauve in the Maldives, since that's what I just applied. So we're gonna go in with this little brush. This is from the older 4-piece brush set, but you could just use any like tiny flat brush. Just kind of use the end and then go into the darker color. And then I'm gonna use the mirror here to apply. Okay, now I know this looks a little crazy, but this is why I actually love using a brush instead of like a typical lip liner, because you can kind of like blend things out and paint it on. And I've noticed that when celebrities do their lips, it's literally like they're painting. Like I think we often think of the lips as just like quick swipe and go, but if you want it to look really good, then you kind of have to take your time and use like an actual brush. And then yeah, I'm gonna use the flatter part. This also helps create an illusion of larger lips when you do the darker on the outside and the outer corners and then the lighter color in the middle. Okay, so it's blended out a little better. Now I'm gonna go in with Mauve in the Maldives. And I'm just gonna pat this on. Like, look how pretty this looks. Okay, wow, this is so pretty. Okay, like, are you kidding? My lips never look this good. I love it when I can actually like take the time to do a lip liner. So pretty. Now for the final hack, we're gonna go in with the dark brown eyeshadow in the Dune eyeshadow duo and use it as just a very soft brown smoky liner. That is super popular right now. If you're still using like one of those liquid liner pens, you do you, but just so you know, this is more on trend right now, and I love it because I think it's a lot easier to work with and it's just a lighter makeup look. You could use this brush. I'm gonna go ahead and use an actual liner or like eyebrow brush, whatever you want to call it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and dip it into the brown, and then I gotta use my little mirror here, and then you're gonna keep your eye open. See, I have a hooded eye because it folds over right there, but you just kind of stamp it on as you're looking straight on into the mirror. I know that's very subtle, but okay, and then I kind of go to the end and connect to like this point in my eye. And then you just kind of keep building on it until it looks good for your eye shape. But I also like to go on the inner part of my eye, and I'll go underneath a little as well. So it's very light, but it really does like elongate the eye. I think it's very pretty, especially when I finish it off with mascara. I kind of messed that up, but again, this is why I like working with it with like eyeshadow, because you can just kind of smudge it away. If you can't get mascara or eyeshadow off, always use a dry Q-tip. It works wonders. It literally takes it right off. You don't have to use makeup remover. Okay, lastly, we gotta top her off with a little bit of shine control powder. I'm gonna use the Stak brush BFF. First, I gotta clean off the blush from it using the dry brush cleaner. This thing is genius. You need this. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the shine control powder. It's been a while since I've used this brush because I've just been using the 4-piece brush set so much, and such a good brush, so versatile. Okay, and then last but not least, we gotta go in with a little bit of highlighter. I'm gonna use Golden Gimlet. I'm gonna put some on the lid. Then I'm gonna go in with the brush on the bottom of the stack and just add in a tiny bit to cheeks. Don't forget, this stuff is pigmented. It's so pretty. Okay, now we can finally put on mascara. Something about using this mirror for mascara or anything on the eyes is so satisfying. Like, it's not magnifying, but because it's just this tiny little circle, it just like helps me concentrate. I don't know. This mascara is so good, specifically the mini one from NARS. I love it. Okay, and there you have it. There's the final makeup look using products in a new and fun way. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you try any of these hacks out. And also let me know down in the comments, are there any hacks that I'm missing that I should try in the next video? I love how this makeup turned out. I also think with this shirt, like, it's just popping. It's giving summer glowy. It's almost giving spring, but yeah, like, and something about doing that winged liner just, that reminded me that I need to do this more often, because I feel like it just like really helps lift my eyes. My eyes are kind of downturned. So if you have downturned or hooded eyes, I highly recommend using the Dune eyeshadow and trying it as an eyeliner, because I'd say it turned out pretty cute. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, please. We post videos every single Sunday, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.